Hello future CA, welcome back to my channel again. If you are appearing for the CA Foundation exam and if your target is to score 70% marks in quantitative aptitude, then this video is for you. Many of you feel that quantitative aptitude is the toughest subject in CA Foundation because it includes business mathematics, logical reasoning and statistics. But the truth is that this is one of the most scoring papers if it is approached correctly. So in today's video, I will share with you all the important chapters to focus on in each of these areas. High scoring topics, common mistakes to be avoided, daily practice strategy, exam hall tips and much more. So make sure you watch the video till the end. Also guys, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe for more CA exam related strategies, tips and guidance. Previously also I have made various videos for quantitative aptitude and I have created a separate playlist for that. So that playlist has been attached to the end screen of this video. Please watch the videos in that playlist and make the most out of it. Before discussing the strategy, let's understand the structure of the paper. So basically this is a 100 marks paper and this is completely MCQ based and it's going to be a 2-hour examination. And there is a negative marking of 0.25 marks for every incorrect answer. So the paper is divided as follows. Business mathematics is for 40 marks and mainly this is based on formula. So there are many formulas in this business mathematics part. This is for 40 marks. Then next we have logical reasoning. This is for 20 marks and this is logical based. And then we have statistics portion which is again for 40 marks and this includes formula plus application. So this means your preparation should be balanced across all the 3 sections. So quantitative aptitude is a practice oriented subject. So your success depends on formula retention, question practice, speed and accuracy. So the more questions you solve, the more confident you will become. Now let's see the strategy for each of these areas. So first we have business mathematics. So this contributes 40% marks. So the good news here is that the significant portion of business mathematics section is formula based. So now let's see some of the high scoring chapter. So first is the mathematics of finance. So this is one of the most important chapters. And some of the important topics here include simple interest, compound interest, annuities, present value, future value, sinking funds, depreciation and bond valuation. So this chapter alone can contribute a substantial number of marks. So focus on understanding the formula and their practical application here. The next important chapter is ratio, proportion, indices and logarithms. So these topics are comparatively easy and scoring. So here the important topics for practice are laws of indices, logarithmic properties, ratio and proportion application. So most questions are direct formula application based questions. The next important chapter is arithmetic progression and geometric progression. So most of the times it was noticed that students often ignore these chapters. However, the questions are direct, straightforward questions. So here focus on nth term, sum of series, pattern identification. The next important chapter is sets, relations and functions. So this is a conceptually simple chapter. Questions generally revolve around union and intersection, relations, basic functions. So this is a great area to score easy marks, so don't skip this chapter. The next chapter to concentrate in mathematics part is permutations and combination. So initially this might look difficult, but the more you practice it will become easier for you. So some key topics to master in this chapter is fundamental counting principle, permutations, combination. If you get the basics of this chapter right, later on in statistic portion there is a chapter of probability. So this permutation and combination will be helpful there also. So now going ahead with part 2, logical reasoning. So this can be actually a score booster for you all. So many of you underestimate logical reasoning, but this section can become your biggest scoring opportunity. So mainly the topics here include number series, coding, decoding, odd one out, direction test, seating arrangement, and blood relation. And here one more important thing is the section wise weightage is equal for all the chapters. So once you understand the logic behind these chapters, solving question becomes much easier. So don't neglect any chapter from this portion. So my recommendation here would be practice at least 20 logical reasoning questions every day. With consistent practice, you can easily score 15 to 18 marks out of 20 marks. Now let's discuss what should be the strategy for statistics. So this contributes another 40 marks. So this section can also be a game changer if you prepare properly. So the important chapters here are, first one is the central tendency, that is measures of central tendency. Here focus on mean, median, mode, weighted mean. So understand the concepts and formulas for this. Then we have measures of dispersion. In this study range, quartile deviation, mean deviation, standard deviation. So in this chapter it was noticed that students mostly lose marks because they forget the formulas. So please read the formulas carefully for this chapter. Then the next important chapter is probability. This is one of the most important chapter. So understand the basic probability rules, conditional probability and its application. So here don't just memorize the formulas, try to apply them also. Understand how it has to be applied also. Then the next chapter is theoretical distribution. Here focus on binomial distribution, Poisson distribution, normal distribution. So these are formula based chapters and they can become scoring areas with proper practice. The next important chapter is correlation, regression and index number. So these chapters are generally easier. Here you should focus on conceptual understanding, formula application and interpretation of result. Now coming to the most important slide of this video, that is the commonly committed errors by the students in the previous exam and how to avoid those errors. So error number 1 is ignoring formula revision. So don't ignore the formula revision part. Formula must be at your fingertips. Error number 2 is studying without solving MCQ. Reading solutions is not practice. Actual learning happens when you solve the questions yourself. Error number 3, leaving logical reasoning for the end. So it was noticed that many students postpone logical reasoning. This is a mistake because this is one of the easiest areas to score. So don't ignore the logical reasoning part. The next error noticed was not revising daily. Without revision, formula and concepts fade quickly. So consistency is the key here. Ensure you revise every day. Now let's see a daily study plan which will help you to score 70% mark. So this is a simple daily routine. So for business mathematics, every day allocate 45 to 60 minutes. So here revise formulas and practice 15 to 20 MCQs every day. Then for logical reasoning, allocate 30 minutes every day and study one topic every day and solve at least 20 MCQs. Then for statistics portion, allocate 60 minutes. Here practice formula and numerical questions. Then next 30 minutes you will practice the mock test paper. So timed solving of mock test paper will help you to improve speed and accuracy. So this daily routine of less than 3 hours can help you score 70% marks if you follow it consistently. So one secret strategy here would be for this subject, create a formula notebook. So this is the best strategies, that is to maintain a separate formula notebook. In this include mathematics formula, statistics formula, important shortcuts and frequently used concepts. And try to revise this notebook every morning. This single habit itself can significantly improve your scores. The next important strategy here is use ICI resources effectively. So most of the times it is noticed that students keep on searching for new material. So here a recommendation is Master the ICI resources first. That is, complete the study material, illustration, test your knowledge, RTP, MTP, previous year question papers. You already have enough material to score exceptionally well. So you don't require any additional resources. Now let's discuss the exam hall strategy. So on the day of the examination, first attempt the easy question. So this will help you to build confidence and secure marks quickly. Also avoid blind guessing. Remember, wrong answer can lead to negative marking. If you are unsure, eliminate options before attempting the answer. Manage time. Do not spend excessive time on a single question. If you don't know the answer to a question, go ahead with the other questions, solve them and return later. So if your goal is to score 70 plus in quantitative aptitude, remember this. This paper is not about intelligence, it's about formula mastery, consistent practice, mock test exposure and smart revision. Most of the syllabus is application based and highly scoring. So if you practice daily, revise formulas regularly and solve ICI questions thoroughly and stay confident, scoring 70 plus is absolutely achievable. Believe in your preparation, trust the process and give your best effort. I hope this video added some value to your preparation. And I hope it helped you to understand exactly how to approach the CA Foundation Quantitative Aptitude and score 70 plus marks. So guys, if you found this video helpful, please like the video, share it with your CA Foundation friends and also subscribe to my channel for more CA Foundation guidance, revision strategies and exam tips. Thank you for watching the video. All the very best for your CA Foundation exam preparation. I'll see you all in the next video.